If you count on NOAA Weather Radio for storm alerts and regular forecasts, you'll need a backup plan this week. First Alert meteorologist Kimberly Gomez tells you how you can stay weather aware during an outage.
This is a broadcast service announcement. NOAA Weather Radio station will be off the air from around 7 a.m. Tuesday through Thursday afternoon.
The NOAA Weather Radio outage, including Central Illinois, is part of a nationwide computer system update.
This is an unusual event. This normally doesn't happen, but this particular update they want to get installed as quickly as possible.
That update comes at a tricky time as parts of Central Illinois could see severe storms Tuesday afternoon and evening.
Under normal circumstances, we wouldn't be doing it during severe weather. We would postpone it, but this particular update is needed, has a specific deadline nationally, so that's why we're pushing this through regardless of severe weather on any one location.
Phones will still receive wireless emergency alerts, especially for tornadoes or extremely dangerous storms.
Obviously, any tornado warning will still trigger your phone. Wireless emergency alerts are still going to be a viable option for you to get tornado warnings. And then the severe thunderstorm warnings with the destructive tag, which means 80-mile-an-hour winds or baseball-size hail expected. Those warnings will also alert your phone.
As part of the weather radio outage, the Lincoln office will also be undergoing maintenance. However, during the outage, the Weather Service Chicago office will issue any warnings or statements for Central Illinois.
But warnings and statements and everything, public safety related, are going to be coming out of Chicago's office for our area. So there'll be no break-in coverage of severe weather.
You can also download the 25 News First Alert weather app for radar, warnings, and live updates from our weather team.
We recommend going to a very reliable news source. Whatever reliable source that you have as a secondary, make that your primary right now.
The Lincoln office and its weather radio system are expected to be back online late Thursday. I'm First Alert meteorologist Kimberly Gomez, 25 News.